Hey everyone,
Yo,
my name's Rodolphe PL3,
I'm Luke Thompson from ActionVFX.
and welcome to this live stream. It's been a while since we've talked to you guys. We figured today would be a great day to just address everyone, get a chance to update you guys on some of the things that we have going on. And of course, as you saw in this ad, we have our 55% off Black Friday deal happening right now, which is obviously super exciting. So yeah, this is going to be us presenting a little bit about what we're doing with the sale, some of the new products that we have coming out, some of the new products that we just released, and as well as answer some of you guys' questions and stuff. So feel free to post anything on the chats, and then we'll be able to just respond to you guys. So hey, you have film learning on the chat right now. Hey
What's up,
Grant.
Grant? Thanks for joining us.
Nice. Okay, so first off, as I said, we have the Black Friday deal going on right now, and it is our biggest sale of the year. It's currently 55% off on all of our products, which is going to be super fun, super exciting. Like, can't really wait to see what you guys do with everything that you use. So just to kind of tease that a little bit, here is some of the new products that we released recently that we have on sale right now. All right, so two quick things about the sale currently. So these are some new features that we have on the site that is going to help you guys. The first thing is we now have a way to upgrade to a 4K collection. So let's say in the past you bought a 2K collection, you can now go on the site and easily upgrade to a 4K collection at a discounted price. So if you previously bought 2K and now you feel that, hey, I want the 4K package now, then that's going to be just an easy way to do it, and you won't just have to buy the thing again. You'll actually get a very special upgrade price. So just look for this green button on any collection that you previously bought. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we're having, on top of the sale, we have the buy four get one free deal going on. So if you're purchasing some clips or some collection on our website and you add 5 things to your cart, then one of them will be free, which will definitely be super cool. So we hope you're able to take advantage of that. So let's move on to talking about free stuff. I do know free stuff is always a super important subject, right?
Yeah.
So Luke, tell us about those free portals, is it, we just released?
So we've got quite a few new things in the pipeline. The most recent that's already available for download today is going to be our free portals collection. So it's available in 2K and 4K. There are 10 clips of those in total, and they also include the alpha mats as well, which basically means if you're not familiar with using those, we do have another video on how to work with mats. It makes it really easy. But basically, you can just bring in your portal clip, bring in your alpha mat, and then create a Luma mat using that alpha. And what that does is puts your video footage behind that portal, or inside rather. So it creates that mask for you. That way you don't have to worry about any type of other masking or rotoscoping or anything like that. So those puppies are free. So go pick those up, or at least check them out today if that's something you're interested in. Another thing would be, I guess, how much do you want to reveal, Ro?
Ooh, I mean, we can reveal a lot of stuff.
Like 75% reveal?
Okay, what if we tell you guys what we're releasing on Monday? So Monday we actually have a free collection coming out, and it's actually something that's been requested a ton, and it's going to be bullet tracers for completely free. And here's a quick little preview. This time we just felt to make it, and we're going to make it a you guys, which is super exciting.
We are also working on another thing as well. I think we'll probably save that for a little later, but it will be another free product that we have. And this one's going to be really different from anything that we've released in the past. So we're kind of experimenting with a few other things. And if you guys like them and want to see more, then we'll probably experiment more in that direction of things as well.
Sweet. So I have a question from Nick Productions. He says, what's the difference between Gun Volume 1 and Gun Volume 2? So I'm guessing you're referring to our Muzzle Flashes collection. And it's like Muzzle Flashes Volume 1. I do love that collection. But with Volume 2, we're just able to do so much more than we were able to do for Volume 1. You know, like we had a lot more variety, like a lot more guns. Like I think easily like 5 times the amount of guns or something that we're able to do. So when we have assault rifles, we have handguns, like pistols and stuff like that. And so yeah, the variety is very, it's a lot. These are also in 4K. I think Muzzle Flashes Volume 1, like the highest resolution was 3K. So with Volume 2, we're able to do a lot more stuff. So yeah, that's basically the difference. I mean, both are good collections. You can get great results with both things. But yeah, Volume 2 just gives you a lot more options than Volume 1 does. Is it true that the Duffer Bros use your products? We have been used on Stranger Things Season 2 and Season 3. So, I mean, I'm sure it's not the Duffer Brothers specifically using our effects, but yes, like on Stranger Things, our assets are used. Grant says, love the new glass stock, and thank you so much, Grant. You know, glass was something that we feel like everyone was requesting when we first launched, and they just really wanted it. And we're finally able to do it this year, and I love everything we're able to accomplish. So definitely check out our breaking glass stock footage. We have 2 of them, the breaking glass and then the breaking glassware, which is something I've actually never seen done before, which is we have breaking wine glasses, breaking bottles, and different things like that. So yeah, check out our glass collections. These are actually selling really well for Black Friday sale right now because they're new and people love breaking glass. So be sure to check those out.
And one other thing, more of a technical standpoint, if you see us ducking in and out, it's because Instagram has it's not really cooperating with our aspect ratio. So Ro and I are just kind of leaning in on each other, but that's why we're doing that. So we're not just...
Yeah, so if you're watching from Instagram, sorry for all the weird aspect ratio there. You can go ahead and check us out on Facebook. Like the Facebook version of this live stream is actually showing up right. Correct. Yeah, so it's just Instagram that's messing up right now. But all right, let's see. Someone says about the battle box. Very cool. Hey, thank you. All right, well, we'll wait for a bit more questions, but as we wait, we will send you guys more stuff. We'll be able to show more cool things.
So yeah, as Ro mentioned, one of the new products that we have is breaking glassware. We actually were able to, that shoot itself for the demo shot was really fun. We were able to rent out a speakeasy bar here in Johnson City where we're based. And so I actually played a bartender that shoots Cody from our marketing team. It was a fun little demo shot. A really cool place. And shooting stuff is always fun.
Shooting stuff is always fun. All right, let's see what new questions. Okay, do you have plans on releasing a 2K ActionVFX drive for a lower price than the current one with all assets? So currently we don't plan on doing a 2K ActionVFX drive. That was actually an option that we did have back when we first launched. And I mean, the honest answer is just like logistically, it just kind of was a bit too much to process two strands of the ActionVFX drive, because the ActionVFX drive is actually our most intricate product in the sense that we actually do have a physical component to it. It's not just download only. So a few years ago, we decided to simply just focus on the 4K ActionVFX drive, and we actually lowered the price quite a bit from what it used to be prior to doing that. So no plans for a 2K drive right now. Hey guys, Action Jackson sent me. Hey, always great to see a fan of the Action Jackson himself. Victor says rain for VFX elements. Yes, so this is actually one of our plans, which is going to happen very soon. We're actually hoping to do it this year, but we just weren't able to with everything going on. A lot of just unexpected stuff happening this year. But yeah, rain is definitely coming up. And as I say this would be the perfect time to tell you guys about a really cool feature we have on the site now that we would definitely suggest everyone use. So I just pasted a link right now, and it's actionvfx.featureupvote.com. And basically, this is a link where you can go and request different elements that you want. And we've already had people request some great stuff on there, and great stuff that we've been able to actually get done. So if there's any elements that you want to see and you would like to request it, go ahead and check out that link. You can also vote on other things that people are requesting. So if someone requested something and you think, hey, that's cool, I want that, then you can also request it as well.
It was really cool to see. You can get as detailed as you want with that, so if there's like specific file types or file formats that you're wanting more of like as a whole for us to offer, then you can put that as a suggestion. It doesn't have to be like, hey, more gun effects or whatever. But it's also been helpful and really cool to see, for instance, like our two new Breaking Glass collections that came out, being able to look back and kind of see the detail that our users had submitted in asking specifically for different types of bottles, different types of pint glasses, and us being able to kind of take that, boil it all down to what would be the most user-friendly file format to deliver these in, what kind of clips do we need in this pack, and kind of building it out from there, I think is something that is super helpful. And ever since the beginning, our Kickstarter, we've always been in the mode of feedback. So this is just another avenue that helps us just stay connected and build products that you want. rather than products that we think you want, because that never works.
What would you say is the most useful collection that you all sell? Huh. So, fun fact. So, I think this Black Friday, I think we finally crossed over 100 collections on our website, which is a huge milestone. I still remember back in 2016 when we were releasing, the website. I think we only launched with maybe 5 or 7 collections or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's been huge to actually get from that to now we've crossed over 100 collections, over 3,700 different elements,
Yep.
which is pretty big. So all that to say, we have so many stuff on there that we really can't. That's too broad of a question to answer, like which one is the most useful. It all depends on what you want to do. So maybe if you give me some specifications, like if you said, hey, which is the most useful explosion pack, maybe I would have an answer. But again, that's still going to be hard because every shot is different. So.
Yeah, I have heard our Atmospheric Smoke and Fog Volume 2 collection. It has been called more than once the Swiss Army knife of VFX. So you can take that for what it's worth. But it is very versatile depending on your shots, whether that's smoke things, graveyard things, burning down scenes. It's got some really nice variety in it.
Oh, which one do you personally use the most? That is a good question. Which do you find yourself always going to? It's like we do so many different things. It's like one collection I was super excited for was our large scale explosions, like our large scale gas explosions, which this is actually our first, ground CG ground explosion. But one thing I really loved about it was just being able to have so many different angles, because when you do something for real, it's harder to get the different angles. But with our large scale gas explosions, especially being able to get like the top angles and stuff, that was super fun. I would say there's like smaller things that end up fighting their way in many different projects, like Gunsmoke Volume 2, for example. I use that in many different things because one, you can use it for Gunsmoke, you can kind of use it for bullet hits, you can kind of use it for different impacts and stuff. So yeah, that's one thing I always love using. Or fires are always awesome. Like burning things is fun. Oh yeah, or structure fire collections. Definitely check those out. We have window fires, pole fires, wall, ceiling fires. Yeah, these are always super
I think
great.
another one for me is always, I always find myself using something inside of the Fire Sparks Close collection, because we have some that are shot out of focus, so they have like some really nice bokeh, but also like in focus, and even on like that Portals, because I composited the Portals VFX shot for the demo, and as the Portal's closing, I just kind of had some fire sparks that like remained just for like a split second, as if they were in that other dimension, if you will. But yeah, it was fun.
Sweet. Lone Visionary says, I remember you from the Rhodiopolis days. One of the first VFX videos I ever done was for a contest that you were doing. Great work. Hey, thank you so much. It is so cool to see that there's people that are still from way back in those days, which is always awesome to see. Whenever I see an old Rhodiopolis video now, I'm always like so embarrassed, like you look so awkward, man. Like, but it's always cool. Will you all make a short film using the VFX one day? That is something we do want to do. In the end, we are visual effects artists. And we are also filmmakers, and we love stories and stuff. And one day, the opportunity just hasn't presented itself yet because we're so busy. What are we busy doing? Just blowing stuff up,
Making
right?
100 collections in 4 years.
We're so busy making 100 collections in 4 years that we haven't been able to focus on making a short film yet. But soon. Hey, hope you guys enjoyed this cool little preview. If you're on Instagram, there's a chance you didn't hear us talking. So
Sorry.
Instagram is just being weird for us today. But do go ahead and check out our Facebook live stream. That one is a lot better.
All right, keep those questions rolling in, guys.
All right, will we do any contests soon? We do plan to. It should be fun. Obviously, we're kind of getting through the holiday season and stuff. But yeah, starting next year, we do want to do some more giveaways and contests and things like that. We're planning on releasing more organic products such as slime and water. It's like our water category is one that hasn't been updated in a while, and we do hope to add more stuff to it. As I was saying earlier, rain is a big thing we want to do, but not just falling rain. Like we want to do like rain puddles and stuff, like when the water drops or hitting the floor,
Mm-hmm.
because that's really going to be super cool. Huh. So I guess our live stream just does not show other audio when we're seeing videos. Okay, so as you guys send us new questions, here's some more VFX shots.
Dustwave
Oh,
impact.
the mic was muted.
No, no. And that's our trade secrets.
All right.
All right.
Let's insert that again.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know, we haven't done a live stream in forever, and we're just rookies at
We're
this.
noobs.
Apparently.
We do have a new software too, though, which is why we're still trying to get some kinks worked out for Instagram. So, would you like to ask our question?
Yeah.
Again?
So it was a great question. It was, what was your least favorite asset to make?
All right, round 2. Here we go. This one was really easy for me because it just immediately came to mind. But the Dust Waves Volume 2 collection, we actually had a shot that was top-down dust waves that we were filming for real. And so we had our floor completely painted black that we had to black out. We had a crane about 15 or so, between 15 and 20 feet above with the red. And every time the dust would just spray across, and it was a really wide platform. Every time the dust would spray across, it would not, it wouldn't clean up whatsoever. So we had to by hand mop this painted plywood in between literally every shot that we made. And if you know anything about the shots that we do, we film so much more stuff than actually makes it on the website because of our ridiculous quality standards. So it was a lot just to get those top-down shots. But they turned out really well. They're used in a lot of drone type impacts, similar to our large-scale dust waves collection. But like I said, they are real. And so that really just adds a whole other component to them. They are halves. So it's really easy to just take one clip, duplicate it, and rotate it around so that you have a full top-down impact in 5K. I'm glad you heard it that time, though.
All right. Someone else said, when is the flamethrower footage coming? So this is actually the first time I will say this publicly, but sometimes it's just best to just tell the full truth. So we did film a flamethrowers collection, but when it was time to actually edit it to release it, we just didn't feel that it matched the quality standards that we hold ourselves to. And so we just kind of scratched it and put it on the back burner to try it again for the future. So yeah, I mean, it was kind of too bad because we did start teasing it and stuff when we were shooting it. But then, yeah, it was just one of those things where, ActionVFX being known for high quality assets, that's something that definitely means a lot to us. So it was just like, okay, this is a cool flamethrower collection. We could release it as is and just say, hey, we have a flamethrower collection. But at the end of the day, it's like, it wasn't good enough to make it on our website. So that's why we scratched it. So yeah, as Luke was saying earlier, there is a lot of stuff that we film that doesn't make it to the website, which maybe we're idiots, maybe it's like we're totally doing it wrong. We should totally put everything we do on the website. But no, at the end of the day, there's a quality standard that people have come to expect from ActionVFX. So that's kind of the reason. And why don't we just give them away for free? Something like that. Believe it or not, it costs us money to give free products. And yeah, with download costs and things like that. So that's why you'll see that some of our free products, the 2K version will be free, but then the 4K version will be very cheap. And the reason we do that is just for covering download costs and things like that, because those things add up when 1,000 people in one day download something for free. And if it's 3-4 gigs worth of things, it's like someone's paying for it, and that person is us. But we'll work on something nice for you guys, and we do want to keep making stuff. So
Ooh, what was the craziest experience while filming a collection? You want to talk about the pool?
Oh yeah. So craziest experience while filming a collection. So this is actually a funny story. Um, it was when we were doing the water blasts and like water splashes collections. So we thought, about it for a long time. What's the best way to do water explosions and water splashes? And finally, we were like, hey, we just need a big pool, and then we'll, go do all things with it, paint it black, and we'll blow it up. Like that sounded like a fine plan, and so we're like, okay, well, where are we gonna get a pool? So we didn't want to just get a new pool, so we're like, well, let's just look. How did we find it? I don't.
Craigslist, probably Craigslist.
Maybe it was Craigslist. So we found this person that was selling their used pool. So we were like, hey, since we're just gonna blow it up anyways, no point in buying a new pool. So we went. We basically spent all day digging this pool out and prepping it and stuff. So that was like a whole day's worth. And that was a few years ago. So like we had a lot less team members and stuff. So it wasn't something like where we had the budget to just do crazy things. And so the day of the shoot, well, the day before the day of the shoot, it was like, okay, let's build this pool back up. Then we're going to paint it black and then it's all going to work. So again, we spent all day putting the pool back together at the studio we're shooting at, painting it black. And it was like, okay, everything on paper says this is totally going to be fine. And we're going to be able to shoot these water assets the next day. So we're like, okay, well, let's leave the pool filling up because, by the time it's the following day, there'll be enough water for us to shoot it. So, okay, we start filling it up and then we leave. And then the next day we come back and the pool freaking exploded. Like, and I don't mean like the pool broke. Like, no, the pool exploded. Like, we had things that were like 15 feet away from the pool because I guess it just traveled that far. We don't know exactly what happened, but we assume at one point it just filled up enough that the whole thing just burst open. And yeah, so basically 2 days of hard manual labor setting up this pool. And yeah, so we had nothing to show for it except a really broken pool.
Very, very sad. Sometimes to make myself feel better, I like to think that it was full and then a bunch of nice animals came and just had a really good time. They just had a really nice party in it, and then it broke. But they were all safe.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the craziest thing that we ever did. We did actually end up still having to get a new pool to finish that collection. So the moral of the story is just get a new pool. That's what we learned that time.
Yeah.
Have you rotoscoped footage to make the background black or transparent? So rotoscoping is actually part of every product that we do, really, like to some degree, because like the ProRes clips that you guys get on the website is usually pretty clean. Like you have a clean alpha, you have a clean background, and everything looks super nice. But it takes us quite a bit to get there. Because sure, we can, do our due diligence to film everything right, but there's still going to be minor details that we have to clean up. So yeah, we do a lot of rotoscoping to just ensure that everything looks the best, because we do want it that when you download that 2K clip or that 4K ProRes clip, that you're able to drop it into your projects and just start editing. So in order to help you do that, we do have to clean up quite a bit of stuff. I think the weirdest thing we ever had to rotoscope was bugs, which we're filming. I think it was like Gas Explosions Volume 2 and Dust Explosions. So we had to film these outside in front of a blue sky. And I mean, the blue sky worked great and allowed us to key it, and retain the smoke and fire and everything. But it was during the summer, and for whatever reasons, there were just random bugs just flying in the shot. So yeah, we did have to spend quite a bit of time painting out random bugs flying. So yeah, there's always minor cleanup stuff we have to do. But in the end, it's worth it because when someone comes on ActionVFX and they download something, they can just drag it into their projects and start editing. So we just kind of do our best to clean it up for you guys. These are some very good questions. Okay, for those just joining us, as you know, we have the Black Friday sale going on right now. And here is our ad for it. And then go ahead and watch that, and then we'll be back to answer some more questions.
This is a cool ad.
And we're back. Yeah, so the guys on our team, Caleb and Cortland, they did a great job on this ad. It's just always cool to see, yeah, what our team can do with just making our products look super cool. So great job, Caleb and Cortland. If you're watching this right now, if you're watching this, why are you not working? Did the South Park pandemic special use your muzzle flashes? I haven't heard anything about that. I mean, I do know various things use our effects, so it's possible, but I don't have confirmation on that. Are you planning on making a new battle box like you did with Corridor? This is something that, like, we're always exploring many different options, and the battle box was really like a good test for us to see what is possible and stuff. And the guys at Corridor are really cool, and we really enjoyed working with them on that product, and a lot of people bought it and really enjoyed it and stuff. So I mean, we're always looking into what's possible, like what ways to better serve our users and stuff. Which, again, if a battle box type product is something that you guys want, definitely head over to our feature, our vote link. I'll paste it again because it is definitely super important, and it is going to be a great way to stay in touch with us. So go ahead and request that on our feature of vote link, because that is going to be what helps us know what to make and whatnot. So hey, let's get more lights. Sweet. Did you guys buy any new equipment during this Black Friday? I bought a Ronin. Sweet. We actually haven't done any Black Friday shopping yet. We always do, but usually we do Christmas shopping, not Black Friday shopping, because 100% of our energy is spent on running our own Black Friday sale. So we can buy stuff when we're selling. Hello, Leon.
I guess for those of you that weren't here at the beginning as well, kind of circling back around on the new free products that we have a new bullet tracers collection that's going to be completely free and out this Monday. So be watching for that. It's a pretty sick product. It's got 18 clips, and you can just drag those bad boys right into your gunfight scenes.
Let me show the video, the preview again. So yeah, so these bullet tracers were just something that people always kept on requesting, and we finally gave it a go and realized that, hey, these are actually super cool. So we'll be giving them away for free this Monday. So look forward to the email for that if you subscribe to our email list, or if not, just follow us on socials and you'll be able to see it. But yeah, on Monday we'll be releasing free bullet tracers, which should be pretty awesome.
I don't know why the camera is not focusing. The light just freaked it out.
All right, let's watch some more visual effect shots, shall we? Yeah, so as you guys saw in this video, ActionVFX is definitely not all about blowing things up and burning things down. Like, we definitely have some very good fog and smoke and clouds, that we release. So yeah, basically we want to be the place that you can get elements, any type of elements you want. So we're not just the guys that blow things up, we're also the guys that simply linger on the sky, and no one will pay attention to the cloud because it's a cloud, but you'll know it's there.
That'll be our little secret.
Sweet. I want to learn filmmaking. Is it difficult or easy? Well, I mean, there's difficulty in everything that's worth doing. That's kind of my view on that. But I mean, I did start filmmaking when I was like 10. So yeah, I mean, just start, that's what I always tell people. Just start learning, start doing. Obviously the first few stuff you make won't be that good, but it's okay because there's just always room to keep getting better and better. So that's the motto we try to follow.
Yeah. You don't have to spend tons of, or really any, you don't have to spend any money to get started. Our friends at FX Home make a great editing and compositing software called HitFilm. They have a free version that you can download. And if you have a phone, you have a better camera than we had when we started.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yep, so just go ahead and start. All right, some things I did talk about earlier, so I'll just circle back on those for those who aren't there. We do have a new feature on the website. It's a way for you to upgrade your 2K collections to 4K. So basically, let's say a few years ago, a few months ago, you bought a 2K collection and maybe that's all you could afford at the time, or that's all you needed at the time. And then let's say things change and now you want a 4K version of that collection. Well, the good news is you won't have to buy that 4K over again. You'll be able to simply upgrade to 4K at a very special discounted price. And of course, today you can get 55% off. So obviously, that's going to be the best day to get that, because not only are you getting the upgrade discount, but you're also getting 55% off on top of that. So yeah, if you ever bought a 2K collection previously and you want to upgrade it to 4K, go ahead and go to the website, log in, and you'll see these green upgrade to 4K buttons on the collections that you can upgrade. And just go ahead and take advantage of that. It will be super cool. And also we have the special buy 4 get 1 free deal that we have going on right now. So in addition to our 55% off Black Friday sale, if you add 5 items to your cart, one of them will be free, which is an extra discount on top of the big discount. So
many deals.
Yeah. So it is getting time for us to wrap this live stream up. Let me just see if there's any more questions that we can answer. And we'll do that. Free CAD effects when? We have not really gotten a ton of requests for CAD effects, but if that's something you guys want, then add it to our ActionVFX feature upvote that I've been pushing really hard on this live stream, because we want to know what you guys want. So if you want cat effects, I don't know why you would, but if you do, we have the best cats.
Yeah. Cats on green. We'll shoot them on red. Yeah. Top-down angles on tables.
Cats running, cats jumping.
Cats eating. And then you can just put them in any scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we're going to make a cats pack.
Cats. Cat effects.
Just wanted to say that you guys do some great work. I am currently downloading clips I bought. Hey, thank you so much for the support. We hope you enjoy them. Are you going to do any superhero style effects like the Venom tentacle? I mean, we do want to do more superhero style effects. For example, our energy effects category is something we just released that contains like the energy bursts, the energy shock waves, which will be very good to do different things like, you know, like sci-fi effects and fantasy effects and things like that. For like our preview video, you can see that we kind of try to do something similar to like Scarlet Witch from the Avengers for our energy burst effects. So we do want to do more superhero stuff, and most of them will come out in that energy effects category. We don't plan on making Venom tentacles directly, but hey, if that's something that's highly requested, that you guys can request on our feature upvote. And if enough people vote on it and want it and we can make it, then obviously we will gladly do that. All right. Simon says we need cat effects. Hey, maybe you will get your wish, Simon. But hey, thank you guys so much for joining us. Do have one last cool little video to show you guys, and then this will be it for the live stream. Again, 55% off. It's going on right now. It's ending tonight. Biggest sale of the year by far. So be sure to take advantage of that. And thank you guys for joining us on this. And here is one more cool video.
See you guys later. Thanks for hanging out.
Hey, thank you. Have a good one, guys.